Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we bring you the latest scoop on your favorite Hollywood stars. Today's story is an absolute shocker. George Clooney's kids, the famously private twins Alexander and Ella, have broken their silence, and trust me, you won't want to miss what they had to say. Before we dive into this intriguing reveal, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications so you never miss an update on the biggest celebrity news. Alright, let's jump right in. Now, as many of you know, George Clooney is one of Hollywood's biggest stars. Known for his work in films like Ocean's 11, Up in the Air, and Gravity, he's a household name across the globe. But despite his massive fame, George has always been intensely private about one thing: his family. Since marrying human rights lawyer Amal Alamuddin in 2014, George has managed to keep a protective shield around their two twins, Alexander and Ella, who were born in June 2017. The Clooneys have spoken sparingly about their family life, preferring to keep Alexander and Ella out of the spotlight. In fact, until very recently, George and Amal's parenting style could be best described as ultra-private, with few public appearances, no social media posts featuring the twins, and an apparent commitment to shielding them from the frenzy of fame. But now, the twins, yes, the twins themselves, have just broken their silence in a way that has the entire world talking. Let's start with a bit of background. George and Amal are known to have settled into a more peaceful, family-centered life since their children were born. The couple splits their time between their home in England and their property on Lake Como in Italy, a place that has become somewhat of a safe haven for them. The quiet Italian villa offers their family privacy and a chance to raise the twins with as normal of a childhood as possible. George has been candid in a few interviews about how fatherhood changed him. He went from Hollywood's most eligible bachelor, famously vowing never to marry again, to a devoted husband and father. In his words, becoming a dad gives a sense of responsibility and perspective that he had never experienced before. And as much as he loved his Hollywood lifestyle, George has admitted that nothing prepared him for the joys and challenges of being a father. But now, at just 7 years old, Alexander and Ella have stepped into the spotlight in a way that has surprised everyone. Why now? And what did they say? Let's break it down. Apparently, during a recent trip to Italy, George and Amal were out with the twins when a reporter approached them. Usually, George would brush off such situations, but this time, something unusual happened. Alexander and Ella reportedly asked their father if they could answer some of the questions themselves. At first, George hesitated. He's always tried to keep them shielded, but eventually, he agreed, with some conditions. And it's what they shared that has everyone talking. Alexander, who is said to resemble his father in more ways than one, shared a few surprising thoughts about what it's like growing up with famous parents. He reportedly told the reporter, "We know that Daddy is very famous, and we are proud of him, but at home, he's just our dad." This simple statement resonated with fans, offering a rare glimpse into the grounded family environment the Clooneys have created. And it wasn't just Alexander who spoke. Ella, who tends to be more reserved, surprised everyone by speaking up, too. She said, "Mommy and Daddy always tell us we are very lucky, and we know it. But they also say we have to work hard and be kind to everyone." This sentiment echoed Amal and George's parenting philosophy, where they are reportedly committed to teaching their kids about the world, its injustices, and their responsibility to contribute positively. It seems that George and Amal have been instilling a strong sense of responsibility and humility in their children from a young age. Both Alexander and Ella touched on their understanding of privilege. Ella reportedly said, "We are very lucky to go to school, to have a nice home, and to be safe. Not everyone has that, and Mommy works to help people who don't." Alexander added, "Daddy says we should use our good fortune to help others." What stands out most is that these are such thoughtful sentiments from two young children. It's clear that Amal and George are raising their kids with a deep awareness of the world outside their celebrity bubble. The big question everyone is now asking: will we see more of Alexander and Ella in the public eye, or was this a one-time thing? George has made it clear that he doesn't want his children to grow up under the constant gaze of fame. However, fans are already speculating about whether Alexander and Ella might eventually follow in their parents' footsteps. Whether they become actors, like George, or lawyers and advocates, like Amal, one thing is clear: they are being raised with values that emphasize empathy, hard work, and humility. One Twitter user wrote, "George Clooney's twins seem so mature and thoughtful. Props to George and Amal for raising them right." Another said, "It's rare to see children of celebrities who have such a grounded view of life. Love seeing Alexander and Ella speaking out." So, what do you think about George Clooney's kids breaking their silence? Are you as surprised as the rest of us by how mature and thoughtful Alexander and Ella are? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, we'd love to hear from you. And hey, if you enjoyed this inside look at one of Hollywood's most private families, make sure to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss our latest celebrity updates. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.